Alrighty then. In the last session, we picked up with the Nine Hells Company as they led a small warband across the now twisted forest of the Gulthmere to reach Cedarsbrook, a major settlement within the region. The journey was cut by a day due to some acquisition of horses and some excellent tracking skills. As the party traversed the shadowy plain, they encountered a couple of threats along the way, losing half of the Serpent Kiss Company before reaching their destination. Blue flame, reaching high above the clouds, raged throughout the town and the nearby forest. Trailblazing and chaotic, the town itself was crawling with ghouls and ghast, whilst a few remaining locals were seeking refuge in the druid groves that were acting as safe havens in this hellscape. The Nine Hells devised a plan with the rest of the companies and drew the enemy to them, creating as much noise outside the town. Before long, a horde of undead creatures came running out of the gates. The Nine Hells dispatched a good portion of them, all having a kill count of their own, before heading into the town itself and leaving the rest of the companies to fight off the rest.
Very nice.
The Nine Hells attempted to save the remaining survivors. It was there the cause of the blue flame revealed itself. Nobanion, the lion god, now consumed by the cosmic threat, had been turned mad with pain. The Nine Hells managed to get through to the deity of the forest, however, and calm the flame inside, if but a moment. And that is where we will resume our story. So, Nine Hells Company. You currently are in the middle of Cedarsbrook Town Centre. I will share my screen just to jog the memory for everyone. But, you know, in a sense, you're not in initiative. If you remember from last session, Gregory, you went up to Nobanion, put your hand on Nobanian's chest and managed to cool the flame with some help from your companions.
Fiddle kept on attacking for like 2 extra rounds.
That is correct. You also went down as well, so you were quite hurt, but...
I am quite hurt.
That's sort of the layout, just to jog your memory. So, in the middle of the town square, there was a giant tree that was on a sort of a raised isle by itself with a few remaining survivors from Cedarsbrook and the nature magic from the druids for protecting the last remaining bit of greenery within the town. Blue flame was engulfing one side of the town, whilst the other side was pretty much encapsulated in the shadow plane. Nobanion was on top of the rooftop and had cooled down with the blue flame, and Gregory, you standing right in front of Nobanion as the blue flame ceases, and all the flame around in the forest that was reaching up high above the sky also petered out. It doesn't seem permanent, this state that Nobanion is in, but for the moment, he's reverted back into a normal looking lion. What are you all doing?
Is he still on the roof yet?
He's still on the roof in front of you, yeah.
Have I landed on the roof yet? Or am I still kind of like flying?
Yes. Yeah, well, it's up to you. You can land on the roof if you want.
Yeah, I'll land on the roof and then I'll kneel with my sword like in the ground in reverence.
Okay, so it's one of those thatched roofs, and it's on a bit of a slope, so you're having a hard time like kneeling, but you're doing your best as you can fly down.
I'm also using the sword as like a little bit of
leverage.
You know, a little bit of just stick it into the thatched roof. Just give it a little bit of a grip.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so you kind of stick into the roof and you bow towards Nobanion, and you can see he sort of keeps like flicking his head, almost like a dog that's trying to scratch his ear, sort of thing. And he turns around to you. He's like, "Who are you?"
We are the Nine Hells Company, my lord. We're here to assist.
Did everyone hear that? That came from
an
Gregory.
ironic name, we know.
Wow.
I mean, that came from Gregory. He said we
character
are the Nine
development.
Hells. I know.
Good.
I noticed the character development.
He said we. Yeah.
We.
Wow.
We mean something to him.
We
We have
do.
made a difference. You're a changed man. You know that? Alright,
I
sorry.
try.
You see he's looking around at all the refugees down there, about half of them all perished as Nobanion came sort of trailblazing through. And you see he kind of like looks off and he's like, What have I become?
It's not your fault, Nobanion.
No, it's not. It's that's creature. What's his name? He's wearing the face of Shah when I saw him last.
Asarak.
That was his name. Asarak. And you see, like, he starts pulling like a feral growl, and you see the flame starting to kind of like trickle off him once more as he's starting to get angry again.
It's okay. Is there any way we can help?
I've eaten a blue flame. Consumed it. It's consuming me. And you see he starts kind of like circling around on the spot and just kind of jumping up on the like the rooftop a bit. It's sort of like, you know, you busting for a piss, I guess. I don't really have a better analogy. It's just sort of, he's so uncomfortable. Like, even trying to have a conversation, it's finding it very difficult to even concentrate on what you're saying. And he just comes around, he's like, the pain, and comes back around. He must be stopped. This Asarak must be stopped.
That's what we're here to do. We're looking for his phylactery. Have you any clues where it might be?
Phylactery. Phylactery. You see he's composed himself for a second. Asarak in Cedarsbrook. Why do you think he would be here?
I'm sorry, my lord, but we have no idea. We can only assume that there's phylactery were in two places. It was either here or the Underdark. We decided to check here first. We believe that he may be hiding an artifact here, something that holds the key to defeating him. We're here to find it.
Whilst Gregory's having this conversation, can me and JC be running to the civilians still in the circle to see if any of them can be healed, if any of them are, you know, on like death's door?
Yeah, for sure. Belladonna's there
Amazing.
as well. She's got 2 healing words left.
Amazing, perfect.
So however many JC you have of cure wounds, I believe. So you can resuscitate that many.
Nice, amazing. I think I'll just roll some medicine checks as well, just to stabilize some, if they can be stabilized.
Yeah, sure. You can roll that in
Yeah,
the background.
sounds
Let me
good.
know after. As Nobanion turns around to you, Gregory. He's like, why Cedarsbrook? Why here?
I have no idea.
Well, you must have a reason to think his phylactery would be here. In my domain.
There was a book of children's poems that we found in Elminster's tower.
Children's poems?
Children's poems, as ridiculous as it sounds, that's how it was.
You see, like, looks up, and it's almost like he goes through like a data bank in his head. He sort of like starts looking around and almost like in a meditative state before coming out. Ah, yes. The luminous fisherman mentions an Asarak.
That's the one.
And you see he starts like pondering on it. That book, supposed to be, the way it's written, like it's been here forever, but I don't remember it being more than 6 years old. Oh, it's tricky. And you see he starts like kind of prowling around on the rooftop, looking around, looking at you lot healing down by the tree. He's like, yes. There is one location in that book that I believe is real. It's a shrine to Malar. It's located in the forest just north of here. I believe if there is any truth to this book, that would be the place to look. And you see he starts kind of like prowling around, and he sort of jumps off into another... He does like a massive long stride and lands onto another rooftop and starts booming out. What did you get on your medicine check, by the way, Fiddle?
Give me 1 second.
Hope you guys enjoy editing the space of nothing.
What do you mean?
Whilst I
Yeah.
log in.
Yeah. You'll be editing out this gap while Ben rolls.
Oh, that's alright.
No, it's fine. I was just commenting on it for you or Ben, I suppose.
Yeah, see,
editing.
and he fixed the problem. Now you won't be editing out empty space. Now you'll be emptying out this conversation.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
I remember this happening.
Yeah.
What if I just do like a bing, 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 bing,
Yeah.
bing?
You're creating content, so it makes
Yeah.
it easier. Yeah.
In fact, we'll leave this in now.
Yeah,
Hi,
nice.
audience.
No.
Okay, I got a 5 on my medicine check.
Wait, no. We should bing back in.
Bing back in. Okay, we're back in.
Bing, 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 bing.
I got a 5, Oliver.
Okay, 5. JC, how many cure wounds, spell slots do you have, and how many cure wounds do you want to expend?
Can you ask me that while we're waiting for Ben to roll? No, I need to check. Now you have to wait again.
Well, why don't you both have it loaded up already? That's what I want to know.
I have it loaded up already. I know, it's backwards. I don't know why.
So that there's 5 down.
He has 11 slots. We have 5 people down.
There's
Do we want to use them all?
There's 5 people down. Belladonna's got 2. She offers to do both if you want to use them, or she said she can save one, but obviously once she's used them, she can't use them again until she's had a long
Either
rest.
3 or 4. Or 5. Can Gregory come down and like lay on hands and just give them like 1 point
Well,
each?
this is why Gregory's having a conversation with Nobanion. So you guys have gone off and done this.
That's
Well,
Yeah.
He's basically gathering.
Well, this is
information.
what JC does. He's like a man of the people, isn't he? So I'd like Belladonna to use 1 spell slot, please, and I'll use 3 first level spell slots.
That still leaves 1 person
Okay,
dying.
so
Oh, then I would.
there's still 1 person
Oh,
down.
then I will use 4. Wait, there's 5 total, yeah?
5 total, yeah.
I'll do 4, and she can do 1.
Yeah, Gregory is more of a needs of the many kind of guy.
Well, it's better than he used to be a needs of himself kind of guy. So.
You see this woman here? She's like, "That's my son."
Yeah, it's
That's
fine, it's
my
fine.
boy."
No.
We all have a bit of a flashback and horror.
Gregory was never selfish, okay? He was never selfish. He was just closed.
No,
He
no,
was
no.
just antisocial.
Won't calling you out. Don't worry. So what are you doing, JC? You healing the last one? or
Yeah.
not?
I'm using 4.
He did say it would use 4, but we were all talking over him.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, cool. Okay, so Nobanion leaps over to this rooftop as you bring back the rest of them. You got this grove going, and you see Nobanion shouts out to all of them. All of you, ever so faithful to me. I am sorry that this has happened to all of you. But I'll take you away from here now. To my land. And he looks over to you, Nine Hells, and he's like, go swiftly and stop this Asarak. And kind of gives you a nod, Gregory, and starts leaping down and kind of lands in front of Belladonna. And now he's sort of growing in size, almost at will, to almost the size of like a house. You know, like Clifford the Big Red Dog sort of size. Very much like that. And he says to all of the refugees to follow him, and he starts leading them back out of the town, and they all follow swiftly.
I get my little notebook out and I check off talk to God. That one's for the books.
Nice.
Hey, couldn't God have done something? Oh, whatever. I'm a hero, I know.
Well, he told us.
So you're in the middle of the town square. Sorry, go on.
He told us, where he thinks it, it's located. But he didn't actually tell us how to get there.
Well, he said it was north. I'm sure we can figure it out.
Well,
This is always what happens, right?
He
We
said it
said
was
this
like-
to Elminster. We had all of these allies that could help, but it's probably going to be us four.
Yep.
Now 3.
Oh, look, Belladonna.
Oh, we do have Belladonna, yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, she's...
Yeah, come on.
Well, I realised
was, like,
I
healing all of you.
I haven't
like,
really spoken to you
Phil-
since you came
Phil-
back. Kind of forgot you were there, really.
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah. I just kind of thought that was part of your thing.
No,
good.
he's developing.
Yes.
We've seen it, honestly.
Yes.
Wait, he's not. He's nice now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that first
Getting
time
there.
in the church, by the way. That was pretty mean. But yeah,
It's it's what it is. You didn't
Yeah.
know me. I
yeah,
didn't know
and
you.
we still don't really know each other.
No, we really don't. It's not really been that long, to be honest.
But for the first
yeah.
time, and maybe like a few months ago, you disappeared for a bit, and now you're back. And that's pretty much it, isn't it?
Saving the world.
Yeah, it's kind of how it goes, isn't it?
Well, I think what he's
Mm,
trying to
creepy.
say, in his own way, is that he's glad you're here.
Yes, I was trying to say that.
Oh.
That's the one. Thank you, Fiddle.
No worries.
Oh, thank you, Gregory. I appreciate that. I'm glad you're
Sure
here
you
too.
do.
She's not looking over you, JC, like help.
Anyways, should we go?
North, I suppose.
North.
Yeah. Sorry I carried on fighting there for a little bit. I didn't really realise what was
I'm
happening.
still surprised that you, in all of your wisdom, Phil, decided to throw a fireball at a giant flaming lion.
Yeah, not my finest move.
Yeah,
But we could
it
just
wasn't.
ignore that and carry on.
Well, yeah,
Shut up, you're all evil.
you live and you learn.
That's my stick right now, right? Don't trust any of you. Come on, let's go. I'll blame it on that.
Okay. So, let's just get this back up. I did post this somewhere, I'm pretty sure, on the Discord, but can't remember where it is now. So, here is the map of the surrounding area. I think it'll jog a few memories. Yeah, I don't know what thread I put it in. So, all the blue flame is now extinguished, so that's not now cut in a sort of path through the map itself. Leaving out of the north gate, you can assume, by the way, looking at the map, that Nobanion headed west, so towards like the Lightless Isle, where you saw like another Druid Grove was activated.
Nice, perfect. I'm going to deal with that one then.
Oh, so the druids and everything's gone, yeah? So they followed Nobanion, so we don't need to speak to them anymore. Cool.
Yeah.
The
So
druids
they-
that are at number 1, I think the ones that were in the centre of town,
Yeah.
have followed him. I don't think the ones... There was like three druid circles of protection.
Yeah, so we started off
maybe
at
we should
number
go up and have a look at
2,
the
I
second
believe,
one.
when we came down the hill, and now there's just one at the Lightless
Did
Isle.
we? Have we
you
been
didn't
there?
interact
No, I
with
don't think
them.
we've interacted with that second one. And that is north. That is sort of on
But-
the way. Maybe we should...
Oh,
check
which
in
way
with
did we
those
come
guys.
from? Oh, no, I see now. Okay, yep, no worries.
Yeah.
Are we at 7?
So the way he was pointing was towards 6,
No, okay.
just to kind of make this a bit more,
Yeah.
here's
Yeah.
a marker. That's kind of where he's suggesting to go for where you suggested.
So we're heading
Yeah, I think
towards
we
6, are we?
Yeah, I think we just head up north rather than heading off to that other druid circle.
Cool.
I think, we can't
Okay.
help out every single person, but
The rest of the
hopefully
warband still
they'll be
engaged?
okay. Yeah, what happened with
Um,
the fight outside?
Roll me a perception check.
JC, what happened with the fight outside?
That was a wise choice. Not a lot, I think. I got a 10.
There you go. It just sounds as horrific as everywhere else in this place. Just the constant whispering in your ear and just depressive feeling, just all about. Assume it's going
Cool.
well.
Yeah, I think we just have to go. They're holding them off for us, right? That was the plan.
Let's bounce.
Yeah, let's go. If we can wrap this up quick enough, maybe we can get back here and help them finish it off.
Mm-hmm. 9 hells! Away!
Alrighty then. Yeah, have we still got our horses?
Okay, so who's taking point?
Have we still got our horses?
You would have left them, I think, when you were entering, because how you left it last session was you went to the like a nearby hill or something, and then devised a plan.
We probably
and then
left
you
our
walked
horses
down,
there.
and then some of you flew over.
Rubbish. Alrighty then, yeah,
Wait a
on
second.
foot.
Wait a
Let's go.
second. So you know how when I cast a spell, it can also take the same effect on my horse. So
Yeah.
if I cast Wings of Flying, does that turn my horse into a Pegasus?
I think it might.
So no, I don't think so.
Because it would affect the
What's
horse
the meme?
also.
He's out of line, but he's got a point.
Can I cast a spell?
Yeah. If
I'd like to cast Locate Plants or Animals, please.
locate plants or animals.
Mm.
Okay, what are you trying to locate in particular?
4 horses.
But it's just going to tell you where our horses are. Back at the base.
Yeah, they're pretty much the nearest horses. Just having a look, JC. You look at this.
I changed my mind.
That was once there, and then you see
There's a second level
trees
spell slot.
now, and where all the grass was is now just like kind of all this ashy, almost basalt ground. You're starting to think all the vegetation might have disappeared along with the rest of the Gulthmere. So there's no plants either.
Oh, so do I have to use my spell slot? Can someone have stopped me?
You can't. You casted the spell.
Alright, fine.
Casted the spell.
And the nearest horses are our horses. Correct?
That is correct. Yes.
Great.
Alright, well,
Alright.
someone else starts speaking before I do other stupid shit.
Let's go. Let's pick up our backpacks. Hoof it over to
Okay,
over to number 6. See if we can find this this altar.
Yeah, I can't remember what we said about with the steed.
Yeah, so
Gregory.
the exact wording of the spell is your steed serves as as a mount both in combat and out of. You have the instinctive bond, allows you to fight as a seamless unit. While mounted on your steed, you can make any spell you cast that targets only you also target your steed. It specifically does say spell.
And what yours is as a feature. Isn't
Let's have a look. Wings of Flying. There's wondrous item. But I mean, then
it? Sorry. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
an item. So yeah, in that case, then no, it won't be. If it was like a magical effect you're putting on yourself, then yeah, it would. That would be a bit broke if you managed to find a loophole for that. I will say,
Yeah.
but yeah, words
That's
as written. Yeah, would
Yeah.
work. But yeah, because it's a magical item, it's not.
so does
giving
that
you
mean
the
then?
capability
Does
to
that
cast a
mean
spell.
with Black Razor and haste that the haste wouldn't also?
No, that would be because it's Black Razor casting
Yeah.
it on you, not you
Okay,
casting it on
oh,
yourself.
that makes sense.
Okay, so he's taking point as you march on out of the town and towards the Shrine of Malar.
JC?
Not me.
Okay.
Alrighty, me. I will go.
We all stand there looking at each other like, nah, you go first. No, you.
I mean,
Yeah.
out
Yeah,
of all
I
of
go
us, I
first.
have to say, I mean, I think JC's got the best eyes.
Definitely.
They
Yeah.
are. They're
Come on,
very
JC,
deep
lead us
and
through.
cerulean.
You see, Belladonna pipes up, so she's like, I hate to be a pain, but I'm also quite a bit hurt after that last fight, and I've used up a couple of my spells and my bardic inspiration, so if we get into any more trouble, I might have to take a step back. That's okay? I'm sorry.
It's okay. We're not disappointed.
Wait, you look really hurt as well. You
Yeah.
know? You're like,
Don't hear me
Yeah.
complaining about it though, do you?
wow. Oh,
We're saving the world here,
Okay.
Belladonna. Come on.
alright, well, next time you go down and need saving, don't ask me. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, I never said I wouldn't save you if you went down.
Let's rock and roll, bitches.
Alright, roll me a survival check, JC.
Good, a 30.
And we find the
So you
phylactery.
managed to... yeah. Oh, it's just right here on my foot. Great. So you managed to lead the party out of the town safely enough without coming head to head with any more ghouls or ghast. You go out of the town and you see there's a small little fishing hamlet located just outside of the town, and you can see there's lots of other Shadowfell creatures, ones that you've seen before, the hungry, the lonely, the lost, all kind of roaming around. If you picture those of you that have played it, Last of Us sort of style, you're sort of like going from like shack to shack, sort of being as quiet as possible. And you managed to surpass them just fine. I would have you roll me stealth checks, but I'm just going to say with the survival, JC sort of manages to do some ranger shit to get you past. And you move on. It takes you roughly about 10-15 minutes in total, but you manage to get yourself onto the other side of the fishing hamlets. And you re-enter the forest, and you see here the forest is actually being preserved. So the trees are still there, and you see all the grass is sort of coming back just for this small little area. And you know, it's obviously a bit of a surprise, and it must be another protected area of the forest. And before long, you find yourselves walking up towards a hill that sits in a small little clearing in the forest. And on top of the hill, you see a statue. So there's a photo aid in the general.
Ooh.
Look, the statue that you see is a figure that you've all seen once before, or twice before, possibly. Definitely at least once.
Did you draw this yourself?
A 12.
Yeah, I was wondering if this was OC.
Yeah,
Oh.
I did. That's
Very nice.
Good job, Op.
did my best. Little visual aid, but you see a 12-foot tall bipedal creature, fur covering all of it. It's all in stone, the statue, but the creature itself you all recognise. The long antler horns, the long silver spear, the cloven hooves, and the vacant black hole which replaces a face. And the statue seems to be in one hand holding the silver spear, and in the other hand holding a large basin with an arm outstretched as you approach the clearing.
Huh, well... Hope there's liquid inside that basin. Looks awfully tempting.
I just before we approach the statue, I pull Belladonna's arm back. Like, I'm sorry that I snapped at you earlier. It wasn't, I'm still not my best self.
It's fine. Do you mind just taking your thumb off that bit I've got cut there?
yeah,
and you're just
sorry,
sticking your thumb
sorry.
right into it. Oh,
Come on, there's no time for this, Belladonna. We've got to sort out this statue. Come on.
sorry. No, I'm sorry too. All right.
No time.
We're good friends.
I'll walk up to
Okay,
the statue.
sorry. Okay, so you are now at the Shrine of Malar. What would you all like to do?
I would like to look inside the basin.
Okay, so you walk up to it, and again, it's a 12-foot tall statue, so you're having to climb up onto the kind of the base that it stands on, and kind of like lean up and look over at the basin, and you can see there's nothing in there.
I hand JC my water skin. Try filling it up.
Did we level up last time, by the way?
No, you didn't.
One day soon.
I'm fairly sure Ollie said something like that and I went up.
In like a full 5 minutes, Oliver. Come on. That's our next level up.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I spoke to God.
I saved orphans.
I casted Fireball at a fire creature.
I successfully located my own horse.
Okay, so what are you all doing?
The big old feet in D&D.
Well, I was about to pour liquid into the statue. I was totally immersed, actively ready to pour in real life with my hand. And we break the fourth wall, and
Bobby pulled him out.
yeah, now we're talking about levels. Now I look inside the basin, and I just see like a middle finger. No level up for you.
We were almost playing D&D for a second. We almost had Josh up here.
I'd like to pour water into the basin, please, from the water skin that Fiddle just handed me.
Okay, so
But in French.
Sure. So you take the water skin, you uncork it, and you start filling it up. I assume the water skin's probably like full,
Yeah,
right?
probably.
So
Yeah.
you start filling up, and you see the arm starts to lower as you start to fill up the basin more. And you see the arm sort of lowers with it,
It's just going to take the water back out.
and you pull the water in there, and you see it's lowered, but has stopped. And you wait a moment, 2 moments. Nothing seems to happen. It's almost about 90 degrees from its body.
So flat. As it is now.
Pretty much.
It hasn't moved at all.
It's not super flat. So the arm.
Do you mean like 135 degrees?
So if you like looking at the photo, it's already at like a 90 degree angle. So if you picture the arm like raised above slightly, it's kind of come down towards where it would be.
Okay,
in
but the
photo.
basin is staying flat? Is he like rotating his
Yeah,
wrist?
is he tilt? Yeah.
So his arm is coming down, but his
the-
wrist is keeping the
Duch.
basin flat.
Yes.
Perfect.
Ah, okay. So we need more liquid.
Hang off it!
Wait.
Like you've just dunked on it.
Wait,
I think we should pour
wait.
more water in.
Can you? What happens if you just push on it? Put a bit of weight on it.
You put a bit of weight on it.
I can't reach. I'm so little.
I'll put you in the basin.
Go on then.
I
I put my hand up.
Wait. I've got something. I've got something.
Are you gonna stand up and like only get your shoes wet, or am I gonna like plunk you in like bum down, feet over the sides?
I activate my flying shoes, fly up slightly, and just like put a bit of weight on the side of the basin. Just, if I like slowly like turn off the magic of my boots slightly so that more and more of my weight is on the basin, does my weight affect like the basin being pulled down? I'm just wondering whether it's
I
just
don't
weight
think-
or whether it's just like,
I can create
specific.
both food and water. Up to 30 gallons of it. Water specifically.
amazing.
Can JC
Gregory,
do that?
Maybe.
Did we eat our way through a door? Did Holland and I do that?
We used magic salt and pepper to turn the door into something edible.
No,
and
we
then
didn't.
ate our way through.
The
we
salt and
used
pepper
your-
doesn't make stuff edible.
it
I
was
think it's
your-
the same
it was-
spell as what Bobby's using.
You had
Bobby's
like a
spell,
magic
like, creates
item
it.
that
It
turned
was-
stuff edible.
yeah.
Right, I see.
It was like some magic salt and pepper or spices. It was something. You seasoned it. It would make anything edible. So we used it on a door.
Ah, I see.
Ate our
Okay.
way through.
Anything organic. And I was like, what's this
You
door
know,
made
The
of?
door is sort of organic.
Wood. Like,
Amazing.
alrighty.
Yeah.
Wait,
All right. So as me and
So,
JC are
Spe-
fucking about on it,
speaking,
Gregory says that, and we
speaking
both like
amongst
look
yourselves,
down,
yeah, who's
and we go, "Oh, yeah,
doing
that's
what?
a good idea. Let's do that."
wait a second.
Yeah,
what,
go
if-
then,
what if
Gregory.
it doesn't?
Water in the basin, please,
What if
Gregory.
it doesn't require water? What if it's blood instead?
I did think about blood. The red was sort of making me think blood.
Yes. Should we try blood?
Can you make blood?
Well, I can cut myself.
We can all make blood. It's whether we have any to spare.
My body's doing it.
Belladonna,
right
you're cut. Come over here.
Well, I feel like we're going to need to fill the basin.
now. Fill the basin. Oh,
Well, Oliver said there's
Wait.
no grass or anything around. I can see, like, green in the picture.
Yeah, so this area is
He did.
preserved,
Yeah, he
that-
did
'cause,
also say this
again,
area is green.
Yeah,
Ah, god damn it.
Nice.
yeah, you almost got
Yeah, I
me.
was thinking about wildlife that we could kill for blood.
yes, that was. I mean, this is the god of the hunt, is it
What-
not? Makes sense.
He is the god of the hunt. You are right. What do we have? Come on, we can figure this out without.
Well,
that's
I
nice.
could use another spell slot and look for a wild boar.
That seems rubbish.
Yes.
Yeah, is that what you do?
I mean, you can try and look for like a rabbit or something. Just seems a bit mean.
We do not promote animal cruelty on this podcast.
Fine. Before we try the rabbit thing, I'll just, give myself a little nick.
Yeah, can we get like a corn rabbit? Beyond rabbit.
Okay, so
Imitation
so you
rabbit
put in,
with
like,
real blood.
your blood in with the water in the basin, or you emptying the water and then putting the blood in? What you
Empty the
I
water.
think since God specified, we should definitely empty the water.
Empty the water.
Okay. So again, the basin doesn't really come off the arm, so you're gonna have to kind of like shovel it all out.
Drink it.
Yeah, we stick the water skin in.
Hmm.
Submerge it. That'll get most of the water out.
Okay.
And then a pack of
Okay,
tissues
so
or
as
something.
you take the water back out, you see the arm just go back up to its raised stance once more, and then you put in. So how much blood you putting in? Just like a little drop.
Well, no, I'm not going to cut an artery, but I'll give my hand a little slice.
Okay, so you again, it's still not going to be
Like 5 drops.
loads, right? It's just going to be So you give your hand a cut. I'll say you take 1 point of damage. And you start squeezing your hand, and you start like pumping your forearms to kind of like try and help the blood flow. You see the basin doesn't move.
Well,
Oh, that's good. I was about to call FM over here and like slice his neck. Because I can just bring him back. But good, I'm real
Jesus.
glad
Maybe
we
it's because there's not enough blood.
established that the.
there's not enough blood here, so potentially we need more blood.
Yeah, I think that's what the issue is.
Really?
Yeah, well, he's gonna put like a few drops in.
Plus,
Okay.
you can call him back. Won't be the same FM, but
I mean, it will be technically.
I-
It will still be the same face spirit that inhabits this body.
I would like to roll a survival check and see if we can find any animals to hunt.
Yeah.
use the
We'll
spell
give
slot.
JC 5 minutes first. You're still okay, FM.
Oh, I can do you one better. I can do locate creature.
But it's a spell
But
slot.
then that's a spell slot. This is
Which,
just.
yeah, I can locate
That's
creature
true,
as
yeah.
well, but I just wasted one looking for my stupid horse.
Roll me a survival check.
Yeah,
you get
alright.
advantage because you're now in favoured terrain with the preserve.
Well, I got 30 again,
30.
and 27, so yeah, 30.
30. Okay, yeah. You go to look over at the hilltop you're on, and you see down at the bottom there seems to be a rabbit that just hopped out the bush. It's looking around.
Into
It's
your
not
bag.
enough, not enough. I need a wild boar, please. I got a 30.
And then you see a wild boar walks out behind the rabbit.
Thank
Also-
you.
also jumps into your bag.
Yes, yes, God. Thank you. I get on my knees and I'm praying to the sky. Yes.
And
Very nice.
the wild boar's starting to walk away towards the other tree line now.
and then it nicks itself and kills itself. So we didn't do anything. We just found this slime ball.
It just collapses.
Yeah, I would
It
like
was
to try and
just,
shoot the ball then.
Okay, roll me to hit.
Nice, 31.
31.
Nice.
Okay.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, how do you take out the ball?
This ball's completely fucking efficient. There's nothing left of the ball.
It just implodes.
No. We found
Yeah,
one.
I'd like a nice clean shot to the head, please.
Yeah, you
Instant.
certainly
No
can.
suffering.
Yeah.
This is stuff you've been doing since you've been like 12 years old, hunting in the woods. You know exactly where to. Hit
Well, I
it
don't know. I
kill.
think the wind and the tide were in my favour today.
I think so.
So yeah, you all see JC basically says, "God, I wish we had a ball," and then you just see a ball come out. JC quickly pulls an arrow out
There's one.
and just shoots it straight away.
I'm not even sure it's that with the 30. I think he just goes, well, it's worth a shot. Pulls out an arrow, blindly fires it into the woods. Goes, bore. And we just,
Yeah. And then he continues running.
yeah, continues
And then
running
dies at
out
our
of-
feet.
Yeah, dies right at his feet.
That was lucky.
No, it's dead down at the bottom of the hill, so you're gonna have to struggle to get it up. But you've got a ball now.
Cool.
Nice,
Perfect.
amazing.
So yeah, now you just got to figure out how to get up the hill.
Yeah, I suppose all of us go down there, grab like a leg each, pull it back up to the statue. Then somebody with their like 50 feet of hempen rope chucks that over the antlers of the statue. We tie it to the boar, and then like, Gregory will pull on the other
We
side
could
of the
just
rope.
lift the ball.
It's quite high.
It's heavy, but I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure we can.
We'll need to be like holding it above our heads.
Can any of you fly?
I can fly, yeah. Yeah, go on then. I'll try that. I'll hold it in my hands and just like fly up to above the basin.
Yeah.
See
Grab its
see
two
if that will
hind
work,
legs.
Yeah. I'm just wondering
hold
whether
its
it's gonna
head
be,
over the basin.
whether it's going to be too heavy for me to like maintain grip on it.
So yeah, I think Fiddle with
'cause
your
you'll-
carry weight is not going to be enough to carry the ball by itself. Can't remember how it's calculated, but it's your strength times so much.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it takes, my strength is 8, so I think I would have enough to carry it, but here we go. Carrying capacity. It's your strength score multiplied by 15. That's the weight in pounds, so 8 times 15 is...
Far too few pounds.
Yeah, not going to be enough. Well, no, maybe.
It's going to be like a 300 or 400 pound boar, I'm sure.
Nice, never
Yeah.
mind then.
And you're going to be able to carry like 120 or something.
Yeah.
So
no,
yeah,
I can lift a weight in
A
pounds.
ball
so
on
like
average
twice your
weighs
carrying
between
capacity.
165 and 220 pounds.
Oh,
So eight
whoa.
times
That's way
15.
smaller than I thought. Yeah, I was imagining like massive. Yeah, that's
Wait,
like that's
I really
people
think
size.
this-
That's
this
just
is
carrying.
the biggest
They're just,
ball of all
Yeah.
time. Like,
It's the one out
They're
of
little
Princess
pigs, aren't they?
Mononoke.
Pretty big pigs. But...
Yeah, that's what I was imagining. Bigger pigs, but I
Yeah.
guess they probably are smaller because they eat less.
That's fair.
So-
Yeah, the pigs we have are
Exactly.
designed to have a lot. So my carrying capacity is 120 pounds, but my lift,
That was a good guess.
I can push, drag, or lift a weight in pounds up to twice your carrying capacity. So I can drag up to 200, I can lift up to 220 pounds, which is a
Seriously?
pretty good deadlift
Yeah.
for. Yeah, it doesn't take my size into it.
Yeah, I was about
For
to say,
each
I don't know.
for each size category above medium, you double the thing. For a tiny creature, half these weights. So yeah, I'm just small. I have the same carrying capacity and lifting weights as much as a medium creature.
Yeah, it seems like that should be different, but
Yeah,
Rules
small and
for
medium.
it.
They don't want to nerf, they don't want to nerf
You-
small
You'll
He's
pieces.
see
not happy.
Fiddle-
We ruined his puzzle.
So yeah, I can deadlift 240. I rip open my shirt, like I have glistening biceps.
It's like, Fiddle's been hiding his hidden physique this whole time. He's actually ripped and jacked as fuck.
Yeah.
Would
Oh,
you
He-Man
rather we
under my
built like a
shirt.
big
I
wooden
believe that's called a
A-frame?
sleeper build.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, sweat glistening off of my godlike body. I lift him up to my waist, and then my flying boots fly me above the plate. What's it called? The
basin.
anyone? Basin. Yeah, fly myself above the basin.
Okay.
And hold him
so
there from his hind feet with his head like just above the basin. And
Okay.
JC, I assume, will climb up slightly and slid
Cut
his
its
neck.
throat, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you go up.
As I'm standing there, I go, we say we're not evil a lot of the time. This is probably the most evil-looking thing we've ever done.
Yeah.
If anybody comes along,
Pilgrim walking by, looking over at you lot like.
go away, go away, go away.
I've definitely
Pilgrim
hunted
doing out here?
before.
How did he survive?
just
It's
a
fine.
pilgrim, mate.
If we cook it and eat it afterwards, it'll be fine.
Yeah, but this is almost like satanic ritual.
It
sacrifice.
does feel that way. But
Just don't think
I'd
about
say-
it.
yeah.
Let's sing a song.
We're gonna make a little campfire next to the statue in a minute. We'll cook it up, have some pork chops. It'll be chill. It's
Don't
fine. It's just a
worry.
normal dinner. This is a normal
Be
part of the
happy.
process where we drain the blood. Just norm.
I mean,
you know,
it wouldn't be
it's strung up in this fashion
It
normally.
wouldn't be uncommon for us to hunt an animal and still then drain all of its blood.
No.
I mean, like a tree or something. So,
And hung up
yeah,
in a similar
Mm,
fashion to this.
exactly, yeah.
It's
Yeah,
just the
yeah.
fact that we're holding the pig
and it's
over
over a demonic
a
statue.
statue.
This is fine.
That's
This is
unrelated.
fine.
Don't worry about the statue.
Go on, let's sing a song while we do it. We
Uh.
are the 9 elves for saving the world.
We killed this boar because we need to find something else.
I promise we're heroes. I'm not evil.
Just don't look too
This
closely.
is not a regular thing we do. Please don't judge us for
We'll
this.
be okay. Is he drained yet?
Promise we're not
How long
so-
did it take to drain a
And
pig?
yeah, and the
Words
statue
for
does
this,
its
please.
thing, and we were right about the blood.
Fingers
Puzzle
crossed.
solved.
As you make the laceration, JC, and then you step back down, you start seeing all the blood being drained into the basin, and after a while, the arm's a lot more slower now, but it starts as the blood fills up. You hear like there's another kind of mechanism, and then you see the statue start to almost like rotate on the spot for a second, and then the arm moves past a 90-degree angle, and then the statue rotates back to the spot, and the arm keeps going down and down and down until it almost looks like all the blood's going to tip out of the basin, and then the arm stops, and you see the blood still being drained into the basin and starts running off the side, but the statue has not moved.
Not blood. Or not this blood.
Interesting. What?
So the basin is now full up. The arm is now at a lower angle rather than an upper angle, so it's gone past. And yeah, the statue hasn't done anything. So the arm's all the way down now.
Can I go and drip some of the blood on the end of the spear?
Again,
Oh, can we pick up the spear?
Yeah, is the spear loose in his hand, or is it part of, like, the stone?
No, it's a stone spear.
Okay.
I just said silver because obviously, that's what you recognise it
Yeah.
as, but yeah, it's all attached.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'll go and drip a little bit on the spear, just in case.
Okay.
No,
You go
this isn't
reflect
gonna help.
the blood onto the spear. Nothing seems to happen.
Yeah, back to the basin, I suppose.
Can I put my hand through the hole in this helmet?
It's his head, but you sure can.
But I thought it was empty.
So, you mean like as in like the vacant, empty where the face would be, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you put your hand in, and it goes straight in, and then your hand touches the back of the head, at least the statue's head. Nothing in.
I'm not... Okay, fine. Well, I'm out of ideas. Let's go and do something else. Do we have any side quests we could do for a bit? We'll come back to this.
Well, we can do this.
Well, we tried one thing and it didn't work. I
Can I
give up.
investigate the rest of the statue?
Well, yeah, we haven't actually investigated the statue at
Well,
all.
Yeah, there's instructions on the back. Yeah.
Instructions. Do not kill any of the special wild boar that live near the statue.
They are sacred boar.
Yeah. Amazing. Perfect. A 28.
28. Okay. So, with an investigation, you can see that the statue is very much on being built as what once was, shrine to Malar, but it also functions as a sort of entrance. You can tell by looking at the base of it. It does seem to move the statue on some sort of rails. There's also a mechanism attached to the right arm, but nowhere else on the statue. And the basin itself seems to be on a weighted, what's the right word? Like a weighted plate, a weighted pressure plate that the basin sits
pressure
upon.
plate, yeah, there you go.
You see that there is also like a little marker on there with a little what's the right word? Little bit that sticks out on the pressure plate, and once it gets to that bit, which is in the middle, then it seems to activate something else in the arm. But once it pushes past that, then the arm doesn't work like it's supposed to. So it's right in the middle.
So I slop the wild boar on the ground and start like hand shoveling some of the blood back out.
Okay.
To try and get it to that middle point.
Okay, so looking at that point and using that as a guide, this takes you a while now because the basin's quite large, so it takes you a while, and your hands are now like being like coated in blood. You know, it's like all starts matting up, but it takes even longer. And you're all there for a good like 10 minutes, and Phil, you get up to about the 90-degree angle. And you start seeing the statue start rotating on its base and starts sliding along the grid, and it rotates about 180 degrees and moves to the right about 5 feet, and you see where the statue was, there's a large hole that leads straight down.
Nice. So there was a specific point on the basin that it needed to be done to, like where his hand was coming down, it needed to be at a specific point. So I think we probably could have used water, but
probably should have used water.
Probably. Well, I mean, you know, who knows? Should we
Well, we've got food now.
Yeah, should we spend like 10 minutes harvesting some of this boar and stick it in a bag of holding?
It doesn't rot in the bag.
Well, I think it does. It's not kept cold, but it doesn't have any access to oxygen, so it shouldn't rot. But there might be another like item in D&D, which is a bag of cold holding or something that stops things rotting. But yeah, like,
but if there's
I've always made the argument that you can't breathe in a bag of holding, so there's no oxygen. If there's no oxygen getting to it, it should, like, meat shouldn't rot that quickly. It should be
think it's one of those things, because game mechanic wise, you could just preserve bodies in bags of holding, and it could get around the whole, you don't have to wait like a minute or whatever.
I mean,
you guys have done before.
That you can just say is magical. Like, you know, you have 10 days for the soul to still be like tethered to the body or whatever. But yeah, I think the fact that there is, I think there's another bag that like stops things rotting. But maybe that's like a homebrew item that people have.
I think we'll be fine for a bit.
Yeah, I think we'll be
so
okay.
What was the temperature of the bag?
I have no idea. Not a
like
clue.
room temperature.
Room temperature, I assume. Yeah.
Well, like outside temperature.
Yeah, I'd assume so.
Whatever. I think the boar will be fine by the time we eat it.
Yeah.
Like we're gonna eat it in like a day.
Nice. But are we gonna harvest it now, or are we gonna go into this place and harvest it on the way back down?
We should probably do the main quest. What I would like to do really is like put the boar up on like a big spit roast now with some kind of like little water mill, slowly spinning it round, and then we'll come back up in a few hours.
We could leave FM here spinning the boar.
Yeah. Can we do that?
You can do whatever you like, mate.
No, we're just going to spend like half an hour doing this. We're going to tell FM to spin the boar. He's going to get distracted in like 30 seconds. Then we're going to come up to a blackened bottom half of a boar and a raw top half.
It's fine, but real time, it'll be really quick. So, yeah, I'd like to spend a couple of minutes making a fire and a big old thing for the boar. Ta-da!
Yeah,
we all help. It's all done. FM spinning it, and then we go down the hole.
Perfect. I tell FM, like, it's really important. Keep spinning this thing. Okay?
Okay. He's like, cheep, cheep.
Whoa, you can talk! FM!
You see FM starts spinning it, and you like Fiddle, you go to back out towards the hole, and then you quickly like turn around, and you see like FM's like looking at you like side eyeing quick, and he's like goes back, and then you look around again, you see like FM's already looking at like a rabbit down by the hill.
Oi! Remember what I said?
Yeah. Cheep, cheep.
Keep it spinning.
Cheep, cheep. Okay, so are you all jumping down the hole? Is there anything you're doing beforehand, or are you going in?
Tying a rope to the top.
Good idea. Tie a rope to the statue, throw the rope down. Even though I think a lot of us can fly now. I think that was the idea behind the magic shop visit, right?
I can't fly.
You still can't fly?
No. JC's pretty, like, vanilla.
He is. Well, yeah, I'm gonna fire like a firebolt down into the hole, just to give a bit of light.
Okay.
See how far down it goes.
So, as the statue's moved and you see underneath it, you see the large hole that it bores deep into the hill itself. As you cautiously peer into the hole and you cast a firebolt to illuminate all the way down, you see there's a pool of water in the ominous darkness below. The hole itself, it smells of a musky scent, a merge of damp moss and aging stone. And you can hear the faint echoes of running water down below as Fiddle, the only one that will really notice this presently, there's a magical presence within that you audibly feel as you like look down. But you can see there's water down below at the bottom.
Okay, perfect. Perfect. I think this entire time, by the way, Fiddle is still incredibly cautious about everything, suspect of everything, but there is just the idea that, you know, these are the people who he's saving the world with, and he just keeps reminding himself of that. That he must trust these people, otherwise the world is going to end.
Yeah. So, with that being said, who's going down first?
Well, no time like the present.
I haven't got any rope,
No,
so
down.
I'm not going to
Okay.
be able to get back out. So,
Well, just
Gregory, you
Do you
jumping
weigh-
down?
three.
Do you
Oh.
weigh less than 220
Yeah,
pounds?
I think I will weigh less than
Nice.
220
Well,
pounds.
I take your hands and fly myself down, holding onto your wrists.
Cool.
Okay, so Gregory.
You can stop to get your shining muscles out again.
yeah. I undo one of my buttons on my shirt just to, so you can see my pecs.
Fiddle's practically Superman in the campaign now.
Yeah, it's canon.
John Claude's Lois Lane. Yeah. So Gregory,
When you say that, I
jump
assume
down.
Gregory can deadlift like 500 pounds with his.
Yeah.
with his,
Gregory's
strength-
like dense as
strength
fuck.
score.
Like, he's
Yeah.
huge.
Yeah.
Gregory, he'd been working out.
Yeah.
He looks after himself.
So Gregory jumps down first, and you plummet. It's a good distance down, and then the water kind of breaks your fall. As Fiddle and JC, you fly down afterwards, and then after you flying down, Belladonna jumps down last. So, as you drop into the hole, the water breaks your fall, as it is warm and welcoming. So, the first one to go in is Gregory. You're very shocked by this. You're expecting it to be freezing cold, and you kind of brace yourself, and it's actually not that bad. It's a surprise as well, considering the green tinge in the water as well. As you surface and breathe in the musky air, you see the reflection of the water, and you can see all up along the walls are cobweb-laden stone walls surrounding you. To one side of the room, a set of worn stone stairs that lead up. A howling breeze roars down these stairs that leads you to believe that it leads you back out to the surface. To the opposite side of the stairs, a long, narrow corridor stretching into darkness. There is little to no light in this room or anywhere that you can see. So, those of you that don't have dark vision, which I believe is only Gregory and be Belladonna, you are currently in darkness.
Where am I?
JC doesn't have dark vision.
So he got it from reading like the book. We've said this like a couple of times, but we've never really specified it. Because that was the
Wait,
pro.
I think Black Razor has dark vision.
So Black Razor has dark vision, but it doesn't grant you dark vision.
Yeah, but I can kind of ask it where the fuck I am.
Yeah. So you can use Black Razor to guide you
Yeah.
as you pull the blade out.
Yeah.
Just like
Feed me. I will do in a minute, but just tell me where we're going.
swim down, drown yourself.
Well, then you're not going to feed, are you? That's not very funny. Thought we were friends.
We're the best of friends.
Oh, yeah, well, you shouldn't tell me to drown myself. Then,
Do you not trust me?
I mean, tentatively.
So yeah, you're all seeing Gregory argue with his sword in the water while he's like swimming around on the spot, not really sure where to get out.
I trust him. I dive headfirst into the pool.
Okay, JC dives into the green tinged water.
I'd like to swim down.
Okay, you swim down about 15 feet and you hit the bottom.
And? Treasure? A door?
Roll me investigation check.
25.
25. You find a bunch of skeletons down here, along with a couple of daggers and 7 silver pieces, as well as 12 copper pieces.
Very
Yes.
nice. Get it.
I swim back up and continue to listen
What did you find?
to
Any money?
12 silver pieces and 7 copper pieces.
Nice.
And like 3 skeletons.
Wow, what a steal.
Yeah. See? What a good sword you've got there, Gregory.
I know.
You're still
Anyway,
not sure where
we're over this
the
way.
voice. Yeah, you're still not sure where the voice is coming from, Gregory,
I'm
and you're all
going
looking at
to-
Gregory, who's facing the wrong way.
I'm going to create a hooded lantern using my...
Thanks. I'm just staring into a wall.
Well,
Yeah,
you
I'm
are
gonna use
practically
my-
like blind at the moment, you know.
Yeah.
I'm going to use my magical ability. What's it called? Give me a second. My minor conjuration to create a hooded lantern.
Okay,
Which,
so push your hands together, pull them apart, and you get a directional light that so it doesn't illuminate the whole room. Then, if it's a hooded lantern, it's just very directional.
No, I think you can convert it so it's got like a hood over it. You can either make it a bit of a
that's it. You can
pointed thing.
pull it back, can't
You can very quickly put the hood over so that it doesn't make any light, or you can pull the hood like completely off. and
Okay,
it'll just
so
be like a normal lantern.
you just illuminating the whole surroundings.
Yeah, for now, just so that he can see us. And then once he swims over and I hand it to him, I'll show him, to turn it into like a cone, a very directional thing, so that he can just see a
To be
little.
fair, I mean, I do have daylight that I can cast, but that is a third level spell.
Yeah, and I think we want you to be able to extinguish it quickly if, like, we need to sneak through somewhere.
Okay, so Gregory, you can see the surroundings now. You can see all the cobwebs everywhere, and you can see where to get out of the pool.
Oh, nice.
Okay, cool. So you've swam to the edge of the pool. Where are you going? You've currently got 2 exits from this room, or a third if you want to go straight back up.
To the right, I suppose.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you taking point then, Fiddle, with the light?
Well, I hand the light to Gregory.
Okay, so
What is
Gregory's
my
got the
health
light.
on at the moment? Oh my god, my health is on 5. Let me spend a second to fix this.
Should we have a short rest?
It's not a
This-
bad idea.
You
I
see
could use a
Belladonna
short rest.
pipes up saying, "This is what I was saying before we came down here, but no one listens to
Um,
Belladonna." So.
Yeah, come on then. Yeah,
I
let's
say
go
the
back
same
up.
thing to Zoe.
Well,
You
be
need to
fair,
speak
Belladonna
louder.
rarely talks.
That's sexist, and I won't have that.
Come
No,
on
it's
now.
not.
Let's go back up there.
I'm not generalising.
If we get back up there now, we can probably
Well, you
make
said
sure
you said
FM
the
is
same
still
thing to
cooking that
Zoe,
pig.
whoever
Right.
that is.
Because she speaks too fucking quietly. Especially if she's with a bunch of boys, she needs to speak up. Because... Never mind, whatever.
Can you stop mansplaining, please?
Right, listen here.
Right. Anyway, D&D.
Short rest, please.
Yeah, come on. Let's go back up to the pig and have a short rest up there.
Okay, so you're all flying back up. I assume.
Well, that was a good dungeon.
You weren't expecting that.
All right, so you all fly back up, and as soon as you get back up to where the top of the hill is, come back out of the hole. You see FM's ran off chasing a rabbit,
I go, oi!
but cheep cheep
Oi!
cheep cheep.
Back over here.
You see he's like slowly trying to like walk towards the tree line.
I disapparate him where he is and reapparate him, holding the handle.
Okay.
No, stay.
Cheap cheap.
Good monkey.
Okay, so you're back up. You can all take a short rest if you so wish.
Very nice. Yes, please.
So, use up your hit dice as you wish. Belladonna. Okay, let me know what your hit points are at once you've taken a short rest.
Back to full.
Okay, Gregory's back to full.
Perfect. I'm back up to full. Used up all of my hit die.
Okay, Fiddle's back up to full. So, JC, what are you back to?
Full 130.
Oh, yeah, 130. But yeah, 121 for some reason.
Well, you were wrong.
I was. What are you at, Fiddle? Full health.
58.
I did notice that the other day, last week. No, that was like a month ago now.
You didn't think to mention?
No, I didn't want to interrupt the flow. We were doing like a boss battle, and halfway through the initiative, oh, Oliver, excuse me, DM, I need 9 more HP points.
Actually,
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Oh,
Wrong.
no,
Wrong. You're wrong.
I love it when people do that. It's so much fun. Okay, right.
You're gonna have to cut that.
So, you'll take
We got him recorded.
You'll take a short rest. Belladonna seems like she's at below half still. She doesn't get very many hit dies. Because it's a short rest. It's not a long rest, so she doesn't get her spells or features, and she's not that high a level either.
Can I cast a Cure Wounds on her?
You can. She's at 16 out of 44.
16?
Yeah, 1/6.
After she used her spell slots? Her rest things. Hit die.
So she's used her hit die. She's got one more healing word left, which she can use on herself, but she was saving for someone else.
Okay, I'm going to cast Cure Wounds twice at 2nd level.
Hold up, we do also have all of our flasks of the hearth and some other healing potions that we haven't used yet.
Yeah, but my spells don't really do anything anyway, and I still have like 4 more slots.
You do. That's fair. That's fair. Go for it.
Yeah, cool. So 27 extra HP points, please, for Belladonna.
27. She is 1 HP off full now.
Nice.
Good.
I would like to check my flask of the hearth and just make sure that it is full, and if it is not, fill it on the fire.
Yes.
I think we should all do that.
Do I still have one?
We will.
Should do.
Oh yeah, I must.
That's been your spells.
So you can put all your flasks under the fire, under where the pig is being roasted. So they'll fill up after an hour.
Nice, perfect.
And if you're attending this fog as well over the hour, I can say you can add your survival check to do your JC's Chef of Cormier feature.
Yes.
Very nice.
Okay, 1 survival check. It's going to be pants now. I had loads of good rolls in a row. Let's go. Yes, mediocre. 18.
18.
Oh,
So
actually, no, that's pretty good.
Everyone gets 15 temporary hit points off the
Yay.
hog roast.
Very nice.
Is that the max?
That's not the max. 20 is the max.
Okay.
But that's going to help Belladonna greatly. Especially her.
And Fiddle.
Yeah. I now have 73 hit points.
Almost. What level is Belladonna?
Level 2.
Level 2?
I can't really take it. How is she still alive?
Level 2? My god.
You've never taken her with you on like a adventure or anything. Like, this is really the first time. Like, she's been about, but she's never really come with you for stuff. So she's never had like a reason to level up.
Well, just like in general, like in her entire life, she's found no reason to improve upon herself.
Yeah, she's just a level 2 character. I mean, to be fair as well, in D&D, level 2 is pretty pretty good. You know, like that in terms of everyday people, you guys are just like fucking superheroes. So
Yeah, that's fair.
you know, she like if you compare it to like a commoner, she's got 4 times as many hit points, a load more AC. You know, she can do a lot more. She can cast spells, which a lot of people can't do. So she's still quite exceptional from the everyday person. Just compared to you guys, looks very mediocre. But so you've taken your short rest. You've all had a bit of the hog roast, which makes a nice change from turnip soup. You still hear in the hellscape.
Oh, sorry, how many temp hit points did we get?
15.
Nice.
You still hearing the hellscape go on beyond the tree line, but yeah, it feels very detached, especially at the moment. As yeah, you've had your short rest. Are you all heading back in?
Yes.
Okay. So you all head back in. If you're flying, all flying like you did to fly out, like I say, you can avoid the water this time.
Yes, please.
Land on the side. So back over to the dungeon now. Right, who is taking point?
I will.
Okay, JC is taking point. Who's going second? This is sort of marching order here.
I'll go second.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
I'll take the rear guard.
Okay, Belladonna goes first, Gregory goes last. So, JC leading the way. Gregory sort of lamp illuminating at the back. Walking down the corridor, you find there is a door to your left that branches off into another room before you meet the end. The door is open and it reveals what once used to be a library.
Ooh, we don't normally do dungeon crawls like this, so I'm just going to point out. JC, roll, check for traps. Every single corridor we go down.
So the door is open and reveals what once was a library. However, from the little that you can see, the bookshelves have crumbled and are covered in more webs. Once at the end of the corridor, the sound of running water grows louder as you are met by a set of wooden doors, with iron bars crisscrossing over the frame. By what catches your attention is the intricate... Sorry, are you going down to the end of the corridor, or are you going straight into the room itself?
I would like to go into the room, I think. Yeah.
So you're going straight into the room, okay.
Checking for traps.
Well,
Nah, not in the first room. There won't be any traps. I'm already in there. It's fine. Let's go.
Okay, Gregory, you going in as well?
Wait. Let me go in without checking for traps. Let the other guys check.
Well, you have to be clear and cool it. It's up to you. What are you doing?
Okay. Let me go into the room on my own. Go. I'm in the room.
Okay,
And
well,
he's dead.
Ben was saying he was going in as well, so...
I'll stop him. Wait there, Fiddle.
But I would like to look around and check for some traps.
Okay, roll me investigation check then, Fiddle. If you're just checking for traps in your vicinity while JC's walked into the room.
17.
Okay. Never mind then. If we're doing it like that, I might as well just be behind Fiddle.
Well, yeah, because I was about to say, as you're checking for traps, JC's walked in and nothing's triggered. So you can kind of assume, but you can see there's no traps in this door. As you enter the ruined library, a sense of serenity overcomes you, JC. This small library now lies in decay, with collapsed shelves and books scattered haphazardly across the floor. More webs cover the room, like ghostly veils fluttering in the draught here, with a mass of shelves and books piled up on the eastern wall. That's what you're seeing in here. Seems to be what it used to be an old library. You're seeing Malar banners, old, torn and tattered, long, disused.
Nothing sticking out then. You know, like shiny objects, for instance, if we were playing a video game.
Yeah.
There's obviously a weapon over there.
If you're playing a game, you've got mechanics that you need to use in order to let you know
I'd like to roll another investigation check on the room to search around for some things, with the help of JC.
There we go.
Okay, so Fiddle, you're going into the room as well.
Yes, please.
Okay, roll me investigation check with advantage.
15.
15. Okay. 15's just the threshold. You see, There are a bunch of drop daggers and staffs in this room. JC, this is similar to what you saw at the bottom of the pool, but no bodies that seem to be about here. With an investigation check as well, you see there all the books in here. There are a couple that stand out to you, which I'm going to send into the chat.
Cool. Can we stick those into the bag of holding, please?
So, there are 5 books that stick out to you. Friar Albert's Guide to Fleeing the Academy and Hiding in a Church Cellar, Manual of Bodily Health, Masfroth's Mighty Digressions, What Men Know About Women, and Journal of a Malar, right?
I'm pretty sure so, yes, that book. I'm pretty, honestly, I swear that could be on the bookshelf. I'd like to pick up What Men Know About Women, personally, not the bag of holding.
It's quite a small book, that one.
Do you want to have a look inside?
Is it blank? I'd like to look inside.
Okay, I've direct messaged you it. While that's going on, Gregory, what are you doing?
Just kind of hanging around.
Yeah, Belladonna's sort of there as well, just sort of standing in silence, staring at each other. Like,
Yep.
so,
Reading books. You like books, Belladonna? You like to read?
books are good. Lots of good songs in books. Lots of good ballads as well.
I suppose, yeah, if you write them down, they would be in a book.
Do you
Yes.
like books?
I like books. I've been known to read here and there.
Could have fooled me.
I assume that wasn't some kind of insult.
Oh
or-
no, of course I'll never insult you.
Yeah, I mean, you have no reason to, really.
No, not such a strong and strapping paladin like yourself. I'd never even dare.
Thank you. That's nice of you to say.
Sorry?
So I was talking to Ben. So is this the same bag of holding that you've got? Can we both edit this? Because
No,
I've
we
been
can't-
ignoring
we
my
can't
bag
both
for
edit it.
ages.
No,
So
you
yeah,
took
you've got the
of
bag.
holding at one point. I mean, okay, but you've got to be careful.
Perfect. Well, I'm happy.
Okay. So you both coming back out the room?
Yep, yeah, if there was nothing else in the room.
What a good haul. Let's go look for more treasure, friends. Definitely won't be any traps around here.
Huzzah!
Okay, so you walk back out, and again, the only avenue you can see is the end of the corridor. Once at the end of the corridor, the sound of running water grows louder, as I was getting ahead of myself before, as you are met by a set of wooden doors, with iron bars crisscrossing over its frame. But what catches your attention is the intricate circular puzzle adorning the centre of the door.
A circular puzzle, eh? I would like to investigate the puzzle.
A series of letters on 4 separate discs, all painted on in red, with a large button in the centre, depicting a symbol of a beast of Malar on its surface. You also see 3 statues behind all of you facing the door, 3 more beasts of Malar with open mouths. So, the puzzle, I've sent a photo aid in the general for all of you to look at.
I like the little guy in the middle. Look at his little face.
So that is one of the beasts of Malar that you fought previously with the red face. One of these little guys. So that is currently what's staring in front of you. What would you all like to do?
Just, just for clarity's sake, Ollie, there's no chance of there being any mistakes on this drawing here.
What do you mean?
There's just no opportunity for there to be a mistake on here. Maybe you might have, accidentally put the wrong letter on the wrong wheel.
No?
No, okay.
Oh no. Oh, see what you mean. Like, are you saying like, is that accurate?
Yeah.
Yes, it is accurate.
Okay, and there's 3 of those?
There are 4 in total. There are 4 discs in total.
And do they all have the same writing on?
What do you mean?
No, there's the 4 discs and so there's 4 sliding
4
discs.
Yeah,
sliding discs.
they're all
Yeah, there's only one
4
of those
sliding
there, yeah.
discs.
Perfect, yeah.
And there's an arrow at the top to kind of line them up.
Yeah, perfect.
And then once you've made out a sequence of letters that you think make up maybe a word. You push the button in the center.
Okay.
Is it murder?
There's only 4 letters, so probably not.
Well, no, it could be.
Is it murder in?
Could go 8 letters, you are right. So let's start.
Is it open door? So is the bit at the top, like, so this is where it all comes down? Is it descending is the word?
You can roll me an investigation check.
Or, okay. I was more asking that. Oh, it's a 20.
Oh,
Nat 20. 21.
natural 20. Okay,
I'd like to solve the puzzle, please.
I wouldn't make it that easy for you, but looking at the how the mechanism is made, and looking at the discs, and actually like looking into the pins. So if you come to the side of the door and look through the disc, you can see there's 4 pins up at the top side of the discs, lining down from the arrow, but there are not 4 pins underneath the button. So with that, you can assume that there are 4 different triggers before you push the button, which correlate to 4 letters.
So it's 4 letters.
4 letters.
Okay. Because it was a nat 20. Can I guess the first letter, please?
No, you can't. It doesn't work
It
like
was
that.
worth a try. All right. I've completely figured out the mechanisms of this.
But also what you get with a nat 20 is looking at the depiction of the Beast of Malar in the centre on the button. It must have been drawn by an expert artist.
Okay. Is that some point? Is that
No,
a clue?
No, that's just me
No, is
praising
that just-
myself. Praise
Yeah,
the
yeah.
drawing.
Wait, to be fair, it's praise the drawing. It's a very nice
Praise
drawing.
be to the drawing.
And in
Thank
characters, they're good. Well, look at this, fellas. Look how nice this drawing
Oh,
is.
it's a wonderful drawing, isn't it?
Surely,
Amazing.
whoever drew this, surely must be some kind of
Honestly,
genius.
whoever drew this,
The shading,
like, surely,
the colours,
surely they would be the type of person to give us the first letter.
surely they would.
But alas, no. Maybe they're not as good at drawing as we thought they were.
Yeah, what does my my like quest like menu look like? What does it say about this? Where's my quest pointer pointing? Is it directly here? Like, does it say anything about who I should speak to about clues? Try
saying-
Tanya in the tavern if you want to learn more about ancient dials.
It
This
says
is-
solve the
without
puzzle.
the fact that without it being actually able to spin,
So there is.
just looking at this.
So there is load. There is meat. There is.
Meat.
There is
meat
coat.
makes sense.
There is. MEND. Mend?
Oh, with this coat, we can also do. Can we? Yes, we can.
What?
See you next Tuesday.
CUNT. We can. We can do.
He's put one in there. Nice.
Should we try it?
Come on then, let's try it. Just because I want to see what happens if we get it wrong. You guys get ready to kill one of these Beasts of Malar statues if it comes to life behind us, and I'm going to put cunt in.
No, don't do it.
I mean, it's not gonna be.
Is that your final answer?
No, let's not waste our time.
It's my first answer.
No,
Do you
I
want to be a
don't think we
millionaire?
should. I don't think it's worth it. I do think it's funny.
Good.
Can you draw a new
very
picture with
funny.
it lined up in that fashion?
Mm.
I think that was a no.
Well, I don't think. I'm gonna copy this. I'm just sort of like writing them down in different orders.
Well, you got to tell me if you're finalising an answer or not, because as
Okay.
far as I'm concerned, you're still debating.
Oh yeah,
so
we're not doing see you next
No.
Tuesday.
So I think the J on the third letter can probably be taken out. Just because I don't think it's going to have a J as the second thing. I'm also going to take the L out of the second column, because I don't think we're going to have a non-vowel in that second column.
I think it's meat.
Could be meat. I don't think the R in the third column is going to be it, because I can't think of many words that end with RL, RT, RD, or RW. I don't think it's going to be that either.
I'll take meat for 300.
Yeah, go on, let's put in meat. Why not? It's one of the
Okay.
one of the words that it could be. So
Okay, so meat, we're locking in meat, yes?
yeah, why not?
Okay,
Show me
we're
meat.
gonna beat the meat.
Hmm.
Okay, so Gregory, you move all
I
the
got a
circular,
bad feeling about this.
circular plates up to the arrow at the top, locking in the pins. You line up meat, and you push the button. So, and as soon as that happens, you start seeing the 3 Malarite statues behind you in their open maws start to light up with their eyes glowing red, and then flames start emitting from their maws before flame starts blowing out in a 15-foot cube engulfing all of you. I need you to all to make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Shit.
Is this a spell or a
An
magical
18.
effect?
This is a no, it's not.
Rubbish. Got a 5.
5. Hey, Belladonna got a 14. JC?
26.
26. JC and Gregory, you pass. Fiddle and Belladonna fail.
Yes.
So, those who fail take 55 fire damage on a fail. Those
What
who
the
succeed
fucking hell?
take half as much on a success, which is 26 fire damage to JC and Gregory.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, I'm now at 18 hit points.
Belladonna's got to be on like
0.
12. Wait, how many do you have?
I have 5. I had 70 odd.
Yeah, you have. Yeah. She can't be on many.
No.
Was that 25 for me and Greg?
Yes.
Greg. Let's not call him Greg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
26, sorry. 26.
26.
I'm going to drink one of the potions of healing. Superior, I think. Unless anybody has a better idea.
55. Puts Belladonna on 3.
3. Nice. Yeah, I'm going to drink one of these health potions unless anybody has a better idea.
Mm-mm.
You see the
8d4
statues after they
plus 8.
blow up like a ball of flame. They start going back into their
Get
just
16 hit points back.
statue form.
I'm now on 34 hit points.
34.
Still pretty bad.
Okay, Belladonna's looking quite hurt as well, and she's like, is it... I might go stand down there. Is it alright to borrow a health potion?
Yeah. Do you want to wait outside?
I mean, it's up to you. I want to help, but I don't want to be a hindrance as well. And I feel like I'm just eating up all your.
You are eating all my heals, chick.
I also can't get back out.
Fine. Okay. Come on. I've got a flask of the hearth for you.
Okay. Is that 2d6 HP, right?
I just need to find where I put it.
It's got 2 uses, I think, and I think it's 2d6.
Can I roll an investigation check to see if there's anything around the room that may give us some hints?
I'm
You
also going
can.
to do a flask of the hearth. 2d6.
Thank you. It's an 18.
Okay, that's 9. Belladonna's going to use up both uses, if that's alright with you, JC.
Yeah.
I might use both uses of mine as well.
Have I got all of them? If I have 6.
No, I just changed that to 6.
Okay, she's going to walk down to the end of the
Silly check.
corridor. Okay, so Gregory, sorry, what did you get on your investigation?
It was an 18.
An 18. So you're just looking around the room, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've played Resident Evil before, Ollie. I know how this works.
So with an investigation, you can see that the door and the statues are obviously linked to some sort of mechanism. You can see the mechanism is triggered by falsely putting in the sequence, causes the statues to engulf the area where the door is in flame. It seemed to be in a 15-foot cube, so literally where you're all standing.
Okay.
I
think everybody
that's
out of the way.
That's about the most you can see. You can see the statues can move. You can also see that there's potentially ways to potentially close shut the jaw if someone was savvy enough.
I think we just all get out of the way.
Well, I'm looking for clues to solve the puzzle, Ollie. I'm looking for clues to solve the puzzle, not how the puzzle works.
Well, in this room, you don't see any clues.
I think if we all just stand far enough back that the fire can't get us, I'm going to put, like, the next word in, and I'm just going to mage hand, push the button in.
Okay. While you're doing that, can I look in the other room for, like Greg said? Like there'll be a bit of paper somewhere with, like, password to door next door. Oh, that was handy.
It will be. No, you'll need to find a terminal and play the, like, code-breaking minigame. And you can play the Red Menace whilst I'm doing all of this.
Okay, so Gregory and JC, you're going into the other room. While you're doing that, Fiddle, what is the next word you're putting in as you're going to mage hand?
Load. Load. Just because it's the only other word I can see there.
Okay, so you put in load, you press mage hand, Gregory and JC, as you walk into the other room and start looking around.
Load. Oh,
I would like to drag Belladonna in here as well.
Okay, so you drag Belladonna in.
Yeah.
Am I out of the way of the flames?
You. How far can you do mage hand? 30 feet, right?
Let's have a look. Mage hand, 30 feet, yeah.
So, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. But you can get, far back is here. If you feel safe enough to do it there, go ahead.
Am I safe enough to do it there?
Well, you don't know. You were standing right in the middle of the flames, so you don't know how far it bursted down the corridor.
Amazing.
You can go up into the other room and then bend it round another corner if you so wish.
Yeah, I'll do that.
I'm assuming you've already put the sequence in. You're just sort of like hopefully eyeballing to push the button.
Just pushing the button, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, go for it. We'll do that.
Okay, so you see Fiddle comes in as you're all like looking around at all the different books, throwing books over your shoulder, trying to like find notes, and then you hear another almighty as set off the wrong sequence once again.
Nice. Okay, I'm gonna go back and put in
Try leap.
Leap. There is no P in the final circle.
There isn't. Try lead.
I'll put in lead.
Or is it lead?
L-E-A-D. That might be lead.
No, they're exactly the same, aren't they?
Oh, are they? I have
Yeah,
no idea.
they're spelled the same.
Nice, amazing. I'll put lead/lead. Stupid English.
Okay, so you put in lead after a moment.
I will put in.
So while that's going on, I'll give the other two a chance.
Yeah.
So, what are you both trying to find? Just any sort of scraps, notebooks, anything that can give you
any kind of clue.
any kind of clue. Give me an investigation check. That's what you're both doing. You both can do it separately or one with advantage. Up to you.
No, I'll help Gregory. I'll help Greg.
Yeah, I've rolled a 5 on that one. What is your investigation?
Mine is +9.
+9. I've only got +1. I'll help you.
All right. No worries. You help me.
I'll help you.
First one is 23. That will suffice, I think.
Nice.
Yeah. And a 12. 23.
Okay, so you start looking around at all the books. You see a lot of them are just being destroyed or burnt out, and the ones salvageable are the ones that JC's already put in his bag.
I got it. I put in H-U-N-T. Hunt.
Mm.
I push the button.
Oh.
And as you look through all the different books, Fiddle, you're there, and you see they're like bickering amongst themselves as.
Come on, Gregory. It's obviously cunt. Just let me try it.
One more time. It obviously didn't accept it on the first go.
They wouldn't be that funny. People would make it puzzles never are.
Meow.
Amazing. Hunt. And the door opens. Come on, I got it.
And away we go.
Away.
La, 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 la.
Next time, Ollie, I appreciate the puzzle, but next time if you could make it spin.
If you could just code like a little Python app so that we can all play on our phones, that would be.
Okay, fine. Do you want me just to make you a video game and then we can just play that?
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Just use ChatGPT.
Wait, isn't Baldur's Gate 3 released now?
No,
fuck it. Why are we making a podcast? Let's just go play Baldur's Gate 3.
Nah, fuck all of that.
Yeah.
All of that. Fuck it all. Come and play Catan.
Yeah.
Every
come on,
Tuesday,
so we're just going to play Catan.
Yeah.
Just come here at 6 o'clock on a Tuesday.
Okay, so as you all enter into the long chamber, so you walk through the puzzle doors, you've managed to open it.
I didn't ask to walk in.
You see a long chamber sits before you. Your eyes are drawn to a large chasm, 20 foot wide and even further drop below to a running water stream that seems to run through from side to side. The source of the running water in the dungeon that you've been hearing. The rope bridge across has been broken in two and hangs on either end.
Can I use my flying boots? Let me just check the casting time on mending quickly. Not that I'm worried about my boots. They've got plenty of charge, but it'll just be easier than carrying people across if we need to make a speedy exit. Spells. Mending. 1 minute. Yeah, I can do that. I'm going to... If you're saying that it's just broken in the middle, then I'm going to fly down, pick up both ends of the bridge, and cast Mending twice to affix the bridge back together. And maybe 2 more times if necessary to attach the top bits of the bridge.
Yeah. So Fiddle flies down, grabs one end, starts flying back up with grabs the other, puts them together. It's a bit awkward, but after about a minute
I'd say
or
it
two,
would actually be quite difficult to do. If the bridge only comes halfway, I can fly it with one half, and I wouldn't be able to reach the other half. I'd have to get my mage hand to hold the item, to hold the bridge, where it is, then fly down, pick up the other half. I don't know. I figure it out with my giant brain.
well, I'd say after it probably takes you longer than a minute or two. Takes you
that's
a good 5 minutes. How awkward it is, but you see Fiddle manages to repair the rope bridge in front of you, and kind of flies down, lands on it. You can all walk through.
Ta-da!
One at a time, maybe. That's what they make you do at Go Ape.
So, you see here, there seems to be the other half of the long chamber. On the other side of the gap, you see the chamber itself carries an aura of instability and unpredictability. Stone pillars run adjacent to the walk path in front. You see that there's different sort of mosaics in the ground that have kind of collapsed in, revealing spikes in the ground in front of you. And you can see there's mosaics scattered all across the floor here. You see on the other end is an opened vault doors. There are also doors to the left and the right of you as well. Both of them have been opened, and there are more webs around in this area as well. So you're seeing each square that you're sort of standing on is sort of a mosaic, and 2 of them in the center have broken through. And you can see a door to the left and right, and you can see vault doors straight across. And the vault doors are opened.
I would like to roll an investigation check to see if I can spot a pattern in the floor.
Yeah, sure. From an investigation check.
Got a 28.
28. So, looking at these mosaics, you can see they're all depicting animals, all ones that are sort of like striding and taking long jumps, and judging by the gap before, you assume that people that might have come here previously, or people that used to enter here, used to long jump across, and as such, almost kind of encouraged here. And you feel like the plates that you're standing on almost are quite weak. So potentially people that have like strided across have also just kind of leapt in a sort of momentum and fallen through. So it's not so much where you stand on, it's like how much weight is on a plate at one time.
I see. Well, we're all just very soft-footed then. We should just be able to, like, tiptoe across, right?
Only one way to find out.
Well, I am the lightest, so I suppose I start walking over to...
Can't you just fly?
I can, yeah. If it does break underneath me, then I'll just fly. But
Alright, okay.
Well, that's
start walking
so
down.
You can't fly on a reaction. It's cast and fly as an action, right? So you can cast Featherfall.
No, they just activate. It's not like an action to activate them.
I thought it would be. The
Nope.
winged boots, yeah?
Yeah, the winged boots. I've had a look at it before. Let's have a look at the wording. Winged boots. Whilst I'm wearing them, you have a flying speed equal to your walking speed.
Yeah, until you repeat the command words as an action, the wing gives you flying speed 60 feet. When they disappear, you can't use them again. So you constantly use them for this
they must be
hour.
different. They must be different boots. Mine just say, while you're wearing these boots, you have a flying speed equal to your walking speed. You can use the boots for up to 4 hours, all at once or in several shorter flights, each using a minimum of 1 minute for the duration. When you are flying for the duration, if you are flying when the duration expires, you descend at a rate of 20 feet per round until you land. The boots regain 2 hours of flying capability for every 12 hours they aren't in use. So I don't need to speak a command word or anything. I just have a flying speed equal to my walking speed. And just, if I'm using it, I get 4 hours worth of that. So it's not 60 feet, it's like 25 feet.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so you can use it as much as you want in a 4-hour period. It's just you gotta be flying for a minute once you've used it. Okay.
Yeah. If I only fly for 10 seconds, then it uses up a minute of their power.
Okay. So which
Yeah.
way are you walking?
Just what do we all think? I'm thinking just straight down to the vault, but what do we think? Sounds good to me.
Okay, which way are you going, Fiddle?
Okay, forward 1, then left 1, then forward 1, then left 1.
I would just like to make my way towards the vault.
Okay, you going over the spikes or you going the way JC said?
Oh, he said long jump. But if you have to
Yeah.
fly over the spikes, then
Yeah, I'll jump over the first set of spikes.
Okay. So, yeah, you can jump 5 feet. As soon as you jump, you see the mosaic start collapsing in front of you as they start breaking because of the force of jumping into the floor.
I see.
Assuming you had your wing boots active, which you mentioned you did, you see it gives way, and there are spikes underneath.
Nice, okay.
As you
I'd
kind of
just like
catch
to-
yourself flying.
Yeah, seeing as I'm flying now, I'm just going to fly over to the vault.
How far is it to the other end of the room?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet for you, Gregory.
Well, I suppose I could Misty Step. That kind of leaves you to figure it out on your own. How many people can I take with me through a dimension door?
One person of your size.
One person, your size.
To be honest, I think the most resource-savvy way of doing this is for me just to fly you all over.
I suppose.
Yeah, definitely. You know, unless you want to spend the. Even then, yeah, I've got 4 hours worth of boot time. Like, I can't have used that much so far. I've only ever used them as like less than a minute each. So, yeah, I think I just fly them all over. Fly over, pick them up, fly them back. So long as Gregory isn't more than 240 pounds, which he might be with his armor on and everything.
very heavy armor.
Yeah.
I mean, worst comes to worst, I can just Misty Step. It's the second level
Okay.
spell.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah, I think Gregory Misty steps himself over, and I take the other two back and
Okay.
forth.
So, Gregory, you misty stepping?
I'm Misty stepping.
As you reappear the other side, you see the mosaic underneath you. Kind of shifts a little bit, but stays steady. Fiddle, who are you taking first?
Belladonna first.
Okay.
Ladies first.
Yeah, if I take JC, then Belladonna will eat the grain, and then the fox won't be able to get over.
So, where you leaving Belladonna? What tile?
Right next to Gregory.
Okay.
But not on the same one.
Leave Belladonna there. Pick up JC. Where you leaving JC?
There.
Yeah, right there.
Okay.
Just
Drop
next to
JC
Belladonna.
there.
He dies.
Okay.
Perfect.
Are you still flying, Fiddle, or are you gonna drop?
No, I'll drop back down.
Okay. So you drop back down. You all stand in front of the vault door. So.
Hope this door's open.
Okay, so as you enter through the vault door, who's going in first? I assume it'll either be Gregory or Belladonna.
Gregory.
I will go.
For sure.
Okay.
I will go.
But maybe
My
check for
ankles are
traps.
broken.
So Gregory, you going in first?
Oh yeah, I'll go in first. Tentatively, I shall go in first.
As your footsteps echo through the long chamber, you enter through the open doors, finding another set behind them that are also open. Are you progressing?
Yes.
Okay. As you progress, you feel something get caught on your foot.
Checking for traps. Checking for traps. I
Whoop.
said checking
And
for traps.
As you move forward,
I said
you hear
checking for traps.
as you feel a tripwire get plucked from your foot.
Whoops.
Okay, so that's going to be 2. You see the 2 stone panels either side of you drop,
Yeah.
and 2 crossbows stick out, and each one shoots at you.
Yes.
Oh, fucking hell. Natural 20 on the first one,
Oh.
and a 10 on the second one.
Alright.
So, you take a whipping 10 points of piercing damage.
Ouch.
As you feel a crossbow bolt kind of get stuck into the side of your rib. Doesn't go in deep. You can kind of just pull it out just as quickly as it went back in.
I'm
as, yeah,
okay.
they sort of just like flung up, shot, and then they just kind of stay on the spot.
I shall check for more traps.
All right, roll me investigation check.
It's a 10.
Okay.
I see no more traps.
Please, God.
Well, I'll
Yeah,
carry
the way
that
this-
over as you walk in. Yeah.
Nice. The way this is set up, this tiny little corridor, I've always wanted, as a DM, to set up a trap like that, where if anybody walks in there and activates the pressure plate, both of the walls just like slam together, like super quickly, in like the blink of an eye, and just crush whoever is inside. I think it would be very, like, you know, it would have to be in a dungeon crawler, like one shot or something that is designed to, you know, kill characters quite quickly.
Yeah, I was about to say I wouldn't have very happy players if I pulled shit
No.
like that.
That was it, yeah.
I think in a
wall.
you know,
Yeah. Oh well. Guess. Yeah. Right.
yeah.
It was for my
You know,
satisfaction.
I thought
so deal with it.
maybe an NPC or something just steps there and like turns around. I'm having a really good adventure with you guys, and just bang.
I think we're going to be real good friends.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've attempted to a couple of times with Belladonna.
Do you guys
but
want to?
I've
Do you guys?
restrained.
You guys want to come to my wedding next week? Bang.
No.
I've never had a best friend before, but you guys I
No, just
consider.
one day from retirement.
Yeah.
What's your
Okay.
favorite part of the war?
So,
I can't wait to get home and see Mama.
as you enter the vault room, Gregory, you find a somber feeling of emptiness as the chests in here are empty and destroyed. More webs fill the room, and in the centre, a pedestal standing on a raised 5-foot stone platform with a green cushion on it that holds nothing in its palm. The vault is empty. There are no traps in here, luckily, as you're like looking around, but as you enter the vault, there is absolutely nothing to see.
Well, glad I got shot for this.
Bellic. Well, this is a bit disappointing.
Certainly is.
I'd like to investigate the room, please.
Okay. So walking back out, you walk back out and remind yourself is like so you got to like steady yourself. What room do you want to go in, left or right?
No, the vault room.
Oh, sorry, the vault room. Sorry, go on.
Yeah.
Roll me
Well,
investigation check.
this doesn't lead me to be very optimistic about this.
I thought you meant like investigate a room, like a different room. I was like, okay,
this room. I got
he's
a
had
24.
enough. Okay, so you scour the room for a good 5 minutes, looking around. You can't. So all the stuff you'd usually look for: a false wall, anything magical, any sort of secret little levers or buttons to press to open up like a little secret room inside. Find nothing.
Damn.
You get the sense where this pedestal was placed and stuff. Something important was there, but it's no longer being used. The room, or has been, there's another adventuring party's come down and already looted this place.
Yeah, that's okay. Well, we might as well continue searching the rest of this dungeon, just in case it's somewhere else. But this does lead me to believe that maybe it is in the Underdark. But that's real. Let's hope not. How we all feeling?
Well, there's nothing in the vault. There's another room. Try one of the other rooms.
Yeah, come on, back out to the other room. I'll fly us across to the room on the left.
Room on the left, yeah?
Yeah, the left corridor. Back
Okay.
out to the main chamber, across to the left.
Okay, who are you flying over first? Because they'll be taking point.
JC. Hoping that Gregory can Misty Step himself over.
Okay, so JC, you going in first, and then the rest follow suit. Okay,
I would like
so-
to make an investigation check, please, before I go inside for traps.
Yes, you can. Roll me investigation check.
For traps and treasure.
Yeah, we'll carry it over.
18.
18. Okay, so you look at the door frame, look around, don't see any traps in here that you can notice on the frame, so you walk in. In here, you see what you can assume was a high-ranking member of the Malar pack that resided here. This room has also fallen victim to webs everywhere. Broken desks, shelves and beds all covered in webs, but what catches your eye is the metal door that's sat behind the desk and is almost as tightly locked as the puzzle door itself. So there's a metal door right here. I've accidentally overlapped it with the thing, but there's a metal door here that sticks out from the rest of the room. You can see there's a bedroom down here where, this high-ranking member would have slept, and then a desk where they could have worked at as the rest of you walk in now.
Yeah, I'd like to give the door a go, I suppose, or look at that closer.
Okay, so you walk up to the door, grab on the handle. It's locked.
Cool. Hey guys, look at this thing I found. You never would have found this without me. This big
Wow.
shiny door.
Very nice.
Are there any levers or anything around?
There's a door handle.
You roll me a perception check.
Perception. 12.
12.
What do I perceive?
Okay, you can't see any levers about. Looking around at this, it does seem like it's locked with a key. A keyhole underneath the handle. Sorry. With a perception check though, Gregory, your eyes do catch underneath the door. There's a gap, and where that gap is, there's candlelight on the other side, flickering. The rest of this place is abandoned. It's been super dark. You've had to use the lantern to illuminate stuff, whereas you're seeing candlelight coming through.
Okay, so I can only assume the key is probably around here somewhere. There's a candle underneath there. Something behind this door. So do we all go together, or do you think that we would move quicker if one of us were to go and check the other corridor? I'm fairly sure I could probably get there and back, no problem.
Well, I think you are the problem moving people between corridors, so if you can go back there, then we might as well all go.
I suppose.
So what are you all doing?
Yeah, come on, let's go have a look at the other corridor.
Okay.
Might find a key to this room.
Who's taking point?
I
Who's
will.
got the highest
Checking for
investigation?
traps.
You got the highest investigation.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got a +9.
I have a plus 11.
Nice.
Biddle takes point.
Biddle, you take point. Sim followed by Gregory, JC, Belladonna.
Yep, checking for traps the whole way.
Okay, roll me investigation check.
It's a 24.
24. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. So, as you enter through the second door in the main chamber, you stumble upon a room meant for rough sleeping quarters. The air feels stale and musty in here, and you can see on the other side there's a broken wall that's collapsed through with a tunnel that's opened up. And
Nice.
on the other side of the room, you see scurrying off on its feet, roaming about in the room, are two giant spiders that turn to face your direction. I need you to roll me initiative, please.
Very nice.
Oh.
Got a 1. Oh, they are
6.
pretty big.
Ugh.
13.
Yeah, and you say giant spiders.
Okie dokie. Belladonna got a natural 20.
Ooh.
That's cool.
Okay, Gregory.
6.
6. Fiddle.
I got a 3.
3. And John Claude.
13.
13.
Well, it's a good job we had that short rest, otherwise we all would have died at the flame bit.
PPK
Yeah.
flames.
Yeah.
That would have been a disaster.
Yeah, we all. Can you imagine? Just total.
Total party kill.
So, yeah.
Bang. Yeah, to all.
And that's the end of the D&D.
Well,
So who wants to go sailing next Tuesday?
No, we agreed Catan.
Okay, improved initiative is in the chat.
My
First
board
up is-
games are worth more than our boat.
It's Belladonna. She pulls out a rapier, hearing the screeches of the spiders scurrying along with the clicking of their pincers, and she's like, "Come on, move down the bloody line!" And she's gonna hold her action because she can't really get down.
You can get through. You can get through friendly creature space.
She's gonna hold
Yeah,
her
but
action.
she should probably just stay there at the back.
Giant spider's
Fair
turn.
enough.
He is going to. Okay, he's going to go for a bite attack on Fiddle.
Damn.
I'm shocked.
Come around this way. Right. Going to be. That's going to be a 10 to hit.
Doesn't hit.
Okay, so it goes to chomp down with his big pincers, and you manage to duck just low enough for it to not hit you. That's going to be the end of its turn. JC.
I would like to shoot twice, assuming I can shoot through Gregory's cover at no penalty.
you can ask me to duck. Where?
Oh, that was the rarely seen self alley-oop. Set yourself up.
Yeah.
Dunk it yourself.
Yeah, I'm just gonna use normal arrows, I think. Can we use this song?
Well, it's not going to be on the podcast.
I'm gonna be at the podcast.
It isn't.
No.
Do we,
no,
is there
these
not?
songs.
There isn't music? I thought there was music.
There's music in the podcast, but we add that back in later.
I see.
Yeah, these songs are just here for us to play along to, because it doesn't record it.
Yeah,
Of course it doesn't.
play what I want, mate. Can't stop me, YouTube.
Oh, alright. Then I'd like to listen to He's a Pirate
No.
for the next...
For every session.
For every session.
Now that we can't sing, because then we will get a copy.
Yeah, right, brilliant. Cheers, guys. The whole thing up. We had a good thing going, man. We had a good thing. Alright, JC, what'd you get to hit?
I'll let you know. Just reading about my arrows. Like an old man. Alright. Alrighty.
Fiddle's
My
like
first
there being
arrow,
attacked.
2 hit,
He's
please.
like, JC, and like you see JC just pulled out a stool
He's just
with his reading
looking
glasses.
he's just
like,
looking at his arrows. I wonder what this does.
Yeah. This one looks fun.
Illumination. Nah, that's no good right now. Alright. I'll just use one of the normal arrows then. 26 to hit, please.
Yeah, 26 FP hits.
I would like to cast Hunter's Mark.
Okay, which one are you going for?
Good catch.
Spider 2.
Spider 2.
Although the angle's probably better for 1 if you really want to be pedantic.
No, it's fine.
Cool.
You do you.
Cool. 10 damage. Oh wait, plus my Hunter's Mark. 13 damage, please. Yeah, take that, bitch.
13 points of damage. It like squeals as you launch the arrow and jabs right into one of its eyes and kind of like recoils back into the tunnel a little bit.
Great job, JC. Only 7 more of those.
Cool. Second arrow. 27 to hit. 14 points of damage, please.
Okay. As you shoot the second one, you see the giant spider's squealing ceases as it drops to the ground.
This
Very
seems
nice.
suspicious.
Okay. Do you want to move your hunter's mark over?
Yes, please. I'd like to move that to Giant Spider 1.
Okay. That's a weird sounding hunter's mark. Hunter's mark. Okay. That's it, Mark. JC, anything else you're doing with your turn?
I'd like to use my bonus action to slap Belladonna's ass.
Already used your
you
bonus
cast
action.
Hunter's
Can't.
Mark.
Oh no!
That ass will remain unslept, I'm afraid.
I'll have to wait till next round.
You see,
Alright, yeah, I don't do anything then.
you see Belladonna looks at you disappointed.
I could walk towards her, I suppose.
could use your
and
movement.
I could use my movement to brush
To
up
slap her
against
ass.
her. Yeah.
Okay. So you just kind of bump into her and she's like, what the fuck? are you doing?"
Yeah.
Remember a second ago when she said, like, move out of the way, I need to get through. That's why she's disappointed.
You're like an NPC that's lagged out. You're just kind of like, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool, that's the end of my
flipping
go.
this all- Okay, Gregory, you're up.
I'll go and stab the giant spider.
Okay. You got like a box in the way, so you can give me athletics, acrobatics to kind of get over.
How
to
big is
it.
the box?
Pretty big. It's like waist high.
Can I just move around the box?
Oh,
Well, no, because the giant spider's occupying that space.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll step over the box then.
Okay. Athletics,
What do I need to
acrobatics check.
Yeah. It's a 14.
Okay.
He trips and
wanted to
falls.
see if you like
Chips his
tripped
front
over
tooth.
or not. Okay, right. What are you doing, Gregory?
I'm going to attack it with
Alright.
Black Razor. Here. This is 29 hit.
29
Nice.
definitely hits.
Nice. But then I shall attack it with Black Razor. So that is 15 damage plus an additional 2 damage. So 17 damage at all.
Okay, 17 points of damage as you rake
Yeah.
Black Razor up its torso, and it lets out a spit of black blood. Still alive, but very hurt. It's starting to recoil back against the wall.
Okay. I shall do the same again.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a 15 hit.
15. 15 just hits.
Okay. Yeah. 15.
This is some
15 damage
quality-
again.
Quality content here.
Yeah,
Okay.
there you go. 20
Feel like I'm
damage.
right there watching.
yeah. I can't believe you thought someone would want to listen to this.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yep.
Gregory,
Hear that,
how-
listeners? You were wasting your time.
Gregory, how do you enthusiastically kill the giant spider?
Well,
Are you ready for this?
at this point, I remember, dancing in ballrooms. And it all comes back to me. My feet start moving. And I dance around the spider, avoiding the box. And I, unceremoniously cut off each of its legs. And then finally, I plunge Black Razor into its head. Or thorax, as it's called.
Is there a Border Kingdoms battle cry you yell out as the blade goes through its head?
Death to arachnids!
Trying to get you to say yeah again.
Yeah!
There we go.
How'd you make a horse go?
Fiddle. It brings a tear to your eye how Gregory, almost like poetry, dismembers a spider. It almost takes away from the grotesque nature of it as he eviscerates the creature.
Beautiful.
I threw in a couple of spins as well, just to add some additional flair.
Very nice. I put my one in my pocket and go. Nicely done.
Thank you.
That's the spiders dispatched.
We did it.
Hooray! The world is safe now.
Good team effort, everyone.
Good job, gang.
Maybe these spiders were the phylactery.
Maybe
Let's
they
go
were.
retire at my bakery.
Well, let's investigate this room quickly.
Okay, roll an investigation check.
I
With
would
somebody's help.
like to help, or are you helping me?
No, you're helping me.
Okay.
I got a 29.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to roll.
29.
That was my way
So
of helping. See, I
you
got
don't-
24 of those. You rolled a 5.
You don't glean much more information, other than what I've already said. This was the sleeping quarters. It's there's one collapsed wall, and obviously these giant spiders being here is concerning. So in investigating the wall, you see there's a tunnel that fits to about roughly 1.5 feet wide. It's like a crawl space, which kind of begs the question: how did these giant spiders actually come through here in the first place? If it was through that entrance, but
Perhaps they were babies.
you see a crawl space
Perhaps they were.
down.
Well, into the cruise space, I suppose. Is everybody ready?
Oh,
Just a kind of regular space for me, actually.
yes. Into another tiny little hole we go.
Okay, who's taking point?
Go on, Fiddle. You're the one who
it's-
just be stood up. The rest of us will
Come on
be
then.
hunched over.
Come on then, I'll make my way through.
So if you're using a short sword, is it really like...
Don't ask.
It's a regular size.
Don't ask. Don't ask. I don't know the rules on it. I think it's fine.
What? Oh, the
Again, if
rules.
you're tiny, I think that changes things. But medium and small, I think is just we don't talk about it.
Okay, so Fiddle goes in first. Who's going next?
I shall go.
Okay, Gregory, you're going in. Greggy, you're feeling very claustrophobic. Your broad shoulders are very much struggling to crawl through here.
My
especially-
shoulders are too broad. I'm too masculine.
JC, I suppose you're going
Damn
next.
my giant biceps.
You wish, Bobby.
Oh, we'll travel the world together. It'll be so fun together, he said. Look at all the cool things I'll show you, he said.
I'm here climbing into caves, climbing
through mud. All my nails are broken. I almost died this morning. I've been on fire twice. I don't even like pork.
Okay, so as
turn
you,
around and go, shut up, JC.
as you crawl into the other end of the tunnel,
Oh.
you find yourselves coming out to an open space.
God doesn't have any humour today.
Where you see a place covered in webs with about a couple dozen bodies, all covered in web, all strung up on different sides of the wall. Some along the floor, some hanging off the ceiling. And as you kind of crawl down, you see all this open space around you. It's all dark in here until you see Gregory come through with the light, and you start hearing this as you look up at the ceiling and see all these eyes looking down at you, with one in particular bigger than the rest, all start wheeling their way down to the big light that's just come down.
No, he's back! He's back!
I would like to cast Fireball on the roof.
And that is where we're going to end the session there.
Lovely. Lovely.
I'd like to transfer my hunter's mark.
Giant spiders send on us. This is beautiful.
As you got that to look forward to next session.
Very nice.
Just the spiders? Was there a fifth enemy?
There was a bigger one behind him, yes.
Is it a beholder?
They are big.
Yeah,
Oh
I think
my
it's the
God.
beholder.
Oh, I swear to God, it best not be.
Yeah.
I didn't even think
He's
about that.
back.
Yeah, that's why I went, oh no, me and Gregory at the same
Yeah.
time.
Oh dear.
Me and my buddy Greg.
I didn't even think about that.
Old
Oh
Greg
my
is
God.
over here.
Greg is.
Have we recorded anything where the beholder's been there?
Nope.